Alright. Oh yeah, this one. This bullshit dungeon. That, man, that one was rough. But that was the first one we did of like the 3 optional like giant Zoogle fights. And then of course like the one that's related to the story, you just kill with 1 hit after you take down a couple enemy mobs.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Alright. So let's re-up our buff. Well, actually, no. I think...
I've got to keep my equipment in tip-top shape.
You know what we're going to do, actually? Sure,
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think what we're going to do is... This experience buff is going to be fine to get us through. I don't think you get experience from the training ground. I want to go do the training ground quests for the day.
Did you get enough sleep?
Not the day, but basically the day for me, because I think the ones that give you like the red consumables, their stat increases, and I think you can only run them like once every hour. We always forget to do those. Let's do those before we do anything. Yeah, I did all the summon spirits before Efreet was a joke after doing Sylph, Undine, and Gnome. That's the names of all of them? I don't remember off the top of my head. I just remember swearing a lot and screaming. Yeah, we tried it, and that was actually right after like we got to like the part 2 where after you take down Volron, and we're like, oh cool, like quests, let's go knock these out. And I was just like, why would they do this? This is just not cool. All joking aside though, it really wasn't that bad. I think we're gonna do this one first. Besides, I'm a little rusty. I need to do some practicing. Alright, like that.
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
That.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Nice technique!
To be let free!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
Alright, take these guys down.
Then the sky is mine.
Oh, they're down. It's so hard not to just sit here and spam Raining Slash, because like I feel so bad, because before I had Raining Slash I was like chaining combos and stuff, but like I just can't find anything that does more damage than just getting like a good hit with Raining Slash. Alright, let's take you out. Oh shit. Alright, let's do this.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Right, Xian. Yeah. Oh.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind.
I can't ever get the timing of them. These guys in their charge attack. Oh. Oh. And you're dead. Alright.
That'll bring you down.
That should take him out. There we go. Raining Slash is broken, especially when you go into it with Flame Strike. I don't have that, I think. I think that's one thing I kind of don't want to open up that can of worms, because I'm afraid it's gonna it's gonna be hard to play any other way, you know. The only time I used Alphen was the beginning and training ground, so I'm not too familiar with this kit. When I played the demo, that's kind of like what got me interested in the game initially. I did Law a lot, and then I ended up going to Alphen when I was playing this. And Alphen's basically been like the main character, like the Alphen's like the main character that I use. But yeah, it's just so hard because like I probably should be using other stuff, but like yeah, I still have yet to actually see anything that seems to do more damage than the rating slash, and especially if like you can combo up into that, that's it's just crazy amount of damage. To be fair, you're already spamming just rating slash. I was in that last fight definitely because like I was just like, dude, I'm gonna get killed by this thing. The flame strike just makes you hold it. Risky though, but I've seen it basically one-hit bosses. That is crazy to think. But yeah, it's definitely broken for sure. Let me speaking of skill panel, I think for raining slash, let me just look real quick. It's Incineration Wave. I don't think we've come across that. We might have. Would have been one of these ones down here. No, that's not it. Oh, we do have it. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I've kind of held off on using a lot of his Flaming Burst skills. With all of Alphen's boost at low HP from skills, that could be, yeah, I can see how that's pretty good. It's really hard if you hold it until his HP hits 1. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I did a lot of that, and I just died all the time, especially when we didn't even have a full party yet. But yeah, like his HP is looking pretty nice right now, but I don't know, I just kind of, I don't know. You could probably do insane damage, but I just feel like unless like I know it's like that final hit, I'm probably not gonna do it. All right, there's that. All right, let's do this. Yeah. Oh, get out of there.
As impressive as always.
Oh, get out of there. There you go.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Can't get out of this. This one's all mine. Piercing by the power. Burn in hell.
There we go. There we go.
Consider yourself finished.
So that's good. Oh, I hate these guys.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
There we go.
Sleep now.
Dragon Swarm.
I really like Dragon Swarm. That was like my favorite thing to do prior to discovering how broken Raining Slash was. Who are you trying to hit? There we go. Get rid of him.
Nice technique.
Oh shit. There we go. And one Raining Slash. Oh wait, nope, we have one more. Okay, I'm gonna take all these guys down with that. I can't see. Oh my god, that's one thing I will say about the game. It's so hard to see what's going on. Alright. There we go.
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Miss Nice Girl. Cool. Alright, there we go. I just can't get the timing down on that. I don't know what they consider to be the charge. Is it the big, like the spin where he like turns all over? Oh shit.
This one's all mine.
There we go.
Not today. Raining slap.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just does so much damage. On average, it does more damage than, like, my full Dragon Swarm combo or the Orochi skill that we got. Beauty part of Tales games is it allows you to play however you want. Yeah, that is, this is my first, so I'm definitely like new to this, but I'm really liking it. The battle system can be as simple or as complex as you want it to be. You're in the middle. I like Double Demon Fang on... Oh, Double Demon Fang, it was pretty good. I used it a little bit in the beginning. It was very useful in the training ground since you can't heal. Allowed for safe damage. Yeah, that is... I could see that. But yeah, I'm kind of more of like a hack and slash type player, so... I used to really like Law, but we were just doing training grounds last week, and we struggled a lot with Law because he's kind of paper mache at this point. He takes damage a lot, but I've actually gotten it, even though like I kind of hated her in the beginning, like using her. I've actually gotten really good with Kisara, just like literally just like turtling and countering, and that's all we've done with her. We Also, we do have a ton of HP on her. She almost has 8,000 HP, so she's doing pretty all right. So, and she does have like a lot of natural penetration, but I'm just putting most of the elemental. That's always Rinwell, and then attack. That's Alphen. I put most of our stuff on Alphen, as you can see. But yeah. You think Law has the lowest defense? He's made of... Yeah. He's... Like, yeah, he's a cool character, and like he reminds me so much of Tifa in Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you played that. And because she was probably my favorite character, aside from Cloud. But yeah, it's just a different playstyle. And actually, we did pretty good with Xion too. Xion's really nice because she can just outspace everything and just kind of... I didn't realize that Xion has the ability to, like, if she wants to, if you like have her in the air, she can just like juggle and like kind of just like continuously sit up there and have like this endless flow of AG depending on what skills you're using. Really cool. So that's that. Jaw, how like how long have you been playing? Have you like actually like completed the game, or still kind of doing end game stuff? I think we're actually good with all this stuff. The only other thing that we have are these. Ugh, I don't want to do that yet. I guess we just progress because we've knocked out everything else. Yeah. You've been done with the game? Yeah, I bounce around from a couple different games. Like, right now, we're still going through our first playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. We do Hades on the weekend. We did Hades for a while. We're doing, like, post-game stuff with that. And offline, not on stream, I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics. It's actually, like, my, one of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah, I kind of have to split my time, but I really like this game, and this is kind of more of like the action oriented RPG. Not as much of a fan as of the turn-based, but that might be because like that's basically what I've played like the majority of my life. I just like how fast-paced like games like this are.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we need to see if because we just got a bunch of different items after that last area. So we have that. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, alright, yeah. I think everyone has, yeah, everyone has the best they can right now. I don't know, did we find anything in the volcano that was super, super useful? Oh yeah, I've heard of that was the one that one of the other viewers said that I would really like. Didn't that come out was that on PS4 or was that PS3 or like, you know, that generation of consoles? Because that's the most recent, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. One of the other streamers that I like / YouTubers that I watched went through it, and that was their first Tales game. It looked really, really cool. Oh, I need to find that. I need to find this level 5. I need to find this level 5. We have level 3. Yeah, I feel like with where we're at right now, we might actually just end up progressing. Yeah, because I mean, we're kind of good on everything. I mean, I feel like it's probably, we probably don't have the best accessories that you could have, but I feel like for where we're at, so we have the warrior emblem on him, and we also have this one too if we have to, if we want to switch it up. I feel like elemental attack is good. I don't know, maybe doing this one? No. Where's the one where... Is it stamina? Yeah, just stamina. Probably not. Spirit Bangle? No. Yeah, I guess like we'll just leave it with her. It's on PC, PS4. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for more stuff to play, honestly. I have a massive backlog right now, but we play almost every day. Well, usually it's every day. Just I've been really busy lately. I got back from a vacation, and I feel like I didn't let myself rest enough after it, after traveling, and I ended up taking a couple days off this weekend because I'm just exhausted. If it's not work or streaming or just life. Oh, I was out of it, but now I'm back and I'm feeling pretty good. Just needed some R&R. Which it wasn't really a vacation. I was traveling for a wedding, and then I got stranded. And ended up having to drive back because due to COVID, our flights got canceled like 2 or 3 times, and finally I was just like, fuck it, I'll just drive home. So I think we're gonna go ahead and eat for... Well, did we get anything new? I think we're gonna keep going with this. This has been like the best, the experience boost L. Medium. Oh, but we don't have that. Actually, that's one thing that I haven't done a ton in this game is fishing. I was making fun of it a lot because it reminded me so much of Final Fantasy 15 fishing. Not like making fun of it, but talking about all the similarities. Like, they even have like the other characters like complaining about you taking too much time fishing, like they do in Final Fantasy 15. But it's just kind of funny. There. We're at 19 minutes. We're good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this and make it someone else. Alright. Alright, so since we're not doing end game bullshit, like this thing. No, not that one. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Calaglia. I'm like super annoyed. I still don't know what that guy in Calaglia is blocking with the giant boulder. Like, I keep going back there and it's like, nope, not the time now. So, I don't know. We'll, eventually get in there. We'll see.
That was quite the little
Alright.
adventure we went on.
It sure was. Alright. Alright. Let's just do this real quick. Alright, let's see what happens. There's like, I can still come back after this, right? It's not like this is gonna be like, no turning back, finish up the game. Maybe.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which,
Maybe the worst end to the story.
Bolt's got a name?
And then they all blew up.
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Cool. Alright.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? Alright, then let's go.
Let's do it. Wait, before we go, I should probably change everyone's costumes one more time. There we go. Cool. Ooh, so pretty.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
Well, they started it.
How much longer until
I'm
we
gonna go up
reach
there and punch
Lenegis?
them in the face.
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Yeah, I mean, like, we literally just, like, found out that, you know, she likes us and she doesn't want to die. Like, cut her a little bit of slack. Rinwell. Savage. Alright.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right.
I
All
personally
was to
like
them was a
Shion.
riddle
She
to
seems
solve.
to be
They
a
poked and
polarizing
prodded
character.
me. trying to
I
figure
really
out
didn't
what
like
triggered my
Shion
thorns or changed
like
the
at
form
all
they
in the
took.
beginning.
Day
Like
in and day
people
out,
used to
every single day,
that were tuning
one
in
test after another.
would kind of make
I'm
jokes
still
because
surprised they didn't try to
like
dissect me.
I would get really like
The
not
look
like
they gave
really
me
pissed
whenever
off,
one
but
of them
like really
touched my
annoyed
skin.
because like
How
like
could I
you
forget
just
it?
couldn't win
Reeling
like with
from the
anything
pain,
with her. But no, she's
like I
actually
was a
grown on me
monster or
quite a bit
something.
because
Some
you kind of feel
existence,
for her.
huh? A blight on
Almost
any
every
I
other
touched,
character I've
helplessly
basically been a fan
complicit in
of
their
from the
pain.
beginning.
I thought
Rinwell, I
things
think,
couldn't
is
get
probably
any
the most
worse,
annoying though.
But then they did. I started to have nightmares,
But yeah.
visions of the coming apocalypse.
Yeah, she was horrible in the beginning. She was just like
Is it any
just
wonder
such
I
an
lacked a
asshole
cheery
for no reason.
disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
I
then you hear
survived,
stuff like this,
but with
and
the
you're like,
knowledge that one
okay.
day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion.
You get an
That's when
asshole
it hit me.
pass.
If I was going to die, then it should mean something.
It's so obvious, like
If
you
I
know,
have to
like
sacrifice myself to
she
save
acts
the
like
world,
that because
so be
you know
it.
I'm sorry.
she doesn't want to get
I
close to
didn't mean
anybody.
to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery. As if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never
sounds
about
like,
saving only ourselves.
Like that could be
That
like
doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone
a
else's
high
either.
quality like
If we're doing this to
Wagyu
protect
beef
people.
steak, a
If we're
destiny
doing this to
steak.
save
I
the
know it's
world
like the
from
wrong steak
destruction,
they're talking about, but
then that has to
I'm
include
thinking about
saving
food
each other
now.
as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all
Yeah.
along, isn't it?
Not
She
just
was
me.
also
We're in
low-key
this together,
racist
remember? This
versus
fight is
blatantly
yours too,
racist
Shion.
Rinwell.
If
Yeah,
we're going
yeah,
to
like
win,
no one talks about
everyone
it,
has
but
to win.
like
There can be no room for
like,
losers in this fight.
the like just
Now I see it.
unapologetic
The true
hate that
nature
they
of our
had for
struggle.
like people that they
A victory
like
without
that we
losers.
come across and stuff.
But that means that a Danon
yeah,
victory
like,
over Rena can't be the end.
it's
Do you think we can pull it off?
it's really easy not to like either
You
one of
bet
them.
we can pull it off.
I
We
get
have
where
to.
they come from, but
It's
also
the
it's
only
just
hope
like
we have of things ever changing.
kind of awkward.
You're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the
Yeah,
stars.
it's just like
We can do
Dohalim
this
exists
together.
and like Rinwell's just like, oh. Dohalim was just sitting there reading a book. She was like, see him? See those stupid Renins just sitting there reading? Alright.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely
All right,
thinking
we're
how
good.
it had been 7 years. That's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
You got it, boss. Alright. I need to change his outfit. Like, we did it as a joke, but now it's kind of ruining the immersion for me. Alright, kids. What's up?
Hey, Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology. It got me to Dan.
Yeah,
piece,
let's
remember?
just trust Ren and technology.
Oh, Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
Cool. Alright, well, I'm glad that they didn't drag that one out. So now we gotta go talk to Mom. Is she throwing up here too? Nope. Nothing here. Why? Okay, why am I getting stuck? Like, it's so weird. Is it like loading or something?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Airsick.
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
I wonder.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get
Cool.
injured while we're down there.
We got healing pods.
Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know.
Ah, it probably smelled
Don't
disgusting.
even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
See, like, that's
With
the
amount
thing.
of
Like,
fighting we've
Kisara
done,
has
we
been
would have never made
fucking
it
great
this far without you.
from the beginning.
And not only that, but
Kisara is just like,
Alphen,
that's why, like,
can
she's
you
the number
recall
one.
back to what
She's
it is
definitely the
that I
number
said
one.
to you back when we left Menancia? About
She's like the most
dream of
level-headed.
coexistence
She's the
and
most
needing to
thoughtful.
learn what it entailed?
She's definitely the most useful.
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
And then there's Rinwell.
Even in that time,
Magic.
I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well,
what's
we're
going
not
on
out
with
of this
OBS?
forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've
There we
dealt
go.
with the Red Woman.
Alright, OBS needs to
I know.
chill.
But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Okay. So, 33 minutes.